Hey everybody, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is October 16, 2025. Silver is on the COMEX, $52.27. Right now we are using the COMEX for pricing silver, buying and selling. And gold is around 4,240. The silver spot price on Kitco and the COMEX is getting tighter. Right now, Kitco has bid at 53, and the COMEX has it at 52.28. So we're within about 75 cents, 80 cents of each other. Soon they'll get tightened up and marry up. Hopefully, the sooner the better. I was hoping it would be by the end of this week. I'm not sure that's actually going to happen, though. It might, hopefully, if not by the end of this week, hopefully by the end of next week, because I know we all want to get back to using Kitco when it comes to pricing silver. Gold is still priced based on the spot price of gold using Kitco. Silver, COMEX future silver price right now until the refineries and wholesalers turn it back around and start using the spot price again. It just is what it is, folks. And we'll run down our premiums and inventory update for you here in a second. I thought we'd talk a little bit about what's been going on in the shop here. Insanity. It's incredibly busy right now. People are, what are they buying? They are buying silver. I guess there's a lot of fear out there that London is out of silver. I don't know if that's actually true or not. That seems to be the scuttlebutt. It might be true. I really don't know. But people are buying, what are they buying? They're buying tons of generic silver, and they're buying lots of cool silver dollars, junk 90, silver eagles, all are very hot right now. And all those items, the buy and the sell, we do price off of the COMEX price. All right, so we'll go over that here in a second. Just one minor update today, that is it. And other than that, everything else is the same from the previous video, but we'll run that down. So let's talk about what's going on with alloyed silver here in the country. Right now, refineries have pretty much across the board that I know of have stopped taking it. There's a few outfits out there that are still taking it at a significantly lower rate, and they're being extraordinarily picky on what it is. It's got to be, like straight 925 flatware, which I get. They don't want any problems right now with melts. They want everything to be straight, and they're paying noticeably lesser rates than they have in the past. But right now, pretty much throughout the country, silver alloy products are being turned off, which is frustrating, annoying, but it is what it is. One major refinery stopped taking silver in last week or at the beginning of this week, completely stopped, and actually started returning the silver that they had already locked in, that they had received. One outfit that I know of is getting 50,000 ounces of alloyed silver back. That's a killer, folks. What is that, like $2.5 million? They're getting sent back to them worth of silver that they had already sold, that they had already put on the profit side of their books, and now they got to basically buy that back. That's crushing, guys and gals. That is not in the instance of that specific player. That's how businesses in this industry go under. So it's a very interesting time right now in this industry. I can only imagine it is only a matter of time before someone noticeable does go out, does go completely under. So on that note, I want to talk about two things specifically. One, whenever in the industry you are selling something and you're getting paid by a check for those items, which is at gold at 4,240 and silver at over $50 an ounce, you should pretty much expect to be paid for by a check or some form of that. Slam that check immediately. Do not hang on to it. Do not put it in the desk drawer and forget about it. Get the check in your hand and go right to the bank and deposit that check. Do not sit on it. I don't care whether it's from me or anybody else in the industry right now. If you get a check for your product, you take it to the bank immediately. Do not, pass go and collect $200, you go right there. Don't stop to get that check in the bank. All right, that's my PSA number 1 for today. And it's just in your best interest. We have checks that we have written that some go back to August and people haven't deposited them yet. People, don't do that. Get your money, get that in the bank, get those funds settled and on the black side of your ledger. All right, don't let that sit around. Okay, whether it's for me or anybody else, slam that check. And on that note, we only write checks that we know we cover. You can any check that I ever write, you can take right to the bank right then. You can leave my shop and go right to the bank and slam that check. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Do it, folks. Do it. Get that money into your account ASAP. All right. Second, people have been dropping off product left and right. We are working 15, 16-hour days processing, keeping the shop clean. Just cleaning up after a day's business here in the shop is a task that takes a lot longer than it used to, which is great. That means we're busy. And we are making sure that everyone's deal gets processed as fast as we can. We're only, everything that has been turned in, whether it's through mail or whether it has been a personal drop-off, has been settled, except for one deal. A customer dropped off $300 silver late last night, right before we closed. We haven't processed yet, but that's going to be the first deal that gets processed when the crew shows up here this morning. So, and then she'll be settled. And other than that, everyone else has been settled, paid for, traded out, whatever it may be. So literally, we're only one deal behind, even as crazy as it is, and that deal will be done by 9 a.m. this morning. So sell here with confidence. We're moving it in and out as fast as possible. If you have a larger collection of items, just understand that it will probably be a drop-off, and we will get it processed as fast as we can for you and get back in touch with you and get you settled in whatever way it makes sense, whether it's a trade or just a payout. Either way, we'll be happy to do so. But it is just kind of the sign of the times. We're doing record levels of business right now on the buy and the sell, so things are crunched right now here in the shop time-wise. But what a great time in the industry. It's awesome. There's so much money moving around, so much money being made. We're super happy. We're super stoked. And we got the coffee going, and we're ready to go today, guys. It is Thursday. It's beautiful weather here in Central Florida. Let's check futures, 52.2 on the COMEX for silver futures price, and gold is at 42.40 on Kitco. All right, folks, let's run down these premiums for you guys and gals and inventory updates and get you on your way. Thank you. All right, fractional eagles, guys. We buy them at melt, 1/10 ounce, quarter ounce, and half ounce. We sell them at melt plus 3%. We are out of tenths and quarters, but we got half ouncers in stock if you are interested in them. 1 ounce gold eagles, 1 ounce gold buffaloes. We got a good chunk of eagles in, running low on buffaloes. We buy these at the spot price of gold, sell them at the spot price of gold plus 3%. Foreign gold, we buy at 98%. This is Maple Leafs, Krugerrands, Philharmonics, Britannias, Kangaroos, Australian Nuggets. 98% of spot on the 1 ouncers, 98% of melt on the fractional components. Let's see, bars, 98% on 1 ouncers, 98% on the fractionals. And if you have bars that are 5 ounce and larger, those we are going to send out to the refinery and have them assayed and verified before we pay out. But we will still pay you 98% of value on those. Raw pre-33 gold, even a lot of graded pre-33 gold, we buy it at 98% of melt. $5 and $10 gold commemorative coins, 98% of melt. Older foreign gold coins such as sovereigns, ducats, liras, coronas, what else? Francs, pesos, any of that good material, marks. 98% of melt on those. 1 ounce platinum eagles, we buy them at spot plus 3%, sell them at spot plus 6%. The two you see there is what I have left in my shop. All right, I forgot to put the sheet out for the silver dollars. Here's our one update. Coal silver dollars, we are buying them at 37 and selling them at 40. Coal silver dollars. I just forgot to put the sheet out, folks. You're going to see random date peace dollars, mostly peace dollars in the bucket here. What else? And random date Morgans. Common random date coal condition silver dollars. Buying at 37, selling at 40. I think we sold over 800 of these yesterday, so big seller right now. But we are buying them at $37 a piece, folks. All right, junk 90, no changes here. Still buying them at the COMEX minus $3 per ounce. Selling them at the COMEX minus $1 per ounce. That's 1964 and before. Silver dimes, quarters, half dollars. And so Mercury's, Roosevelt's, Washington quarters, Stanley Liberty quarters, 1964 Kennedy's. 19 your Franklin half dollars, your Walking Liberties, all that good material. COMEX minus 3 is what we're buying it per ounce, selling at COMEX minus 1. All right, generic silver, another big seller. We're buying at COMEX minus $2 per ounce and selling it at the COMEX price. We have been taking in a ton of generic silver lately. Probably the biggest thing that we have been buying as of late. We have plenty of 1 ounce rounds in stock. Still got a good chunk of 10 ounce bars. Lady bought 53 10 ounce bars from us yesterday. And we still got more, folks. So we got a handful of 5 ounce bars. We've been getting cleaned out on those. And we got a decent chunk of 1 ounce silver bars. We are selling generic silver at the COMEX price of silver. And we are buying at COMEX minus $2 per ounce. All right, Silver Eagles, we're cleaned out on. We got a bunch in the shop. We just got to get processed. We are going to work on that this morning. But we are buying off-quality Silver Eagles at the COMEX price, selling them at the COMEX plus $1. Retail friendly, solid date tubes of 20 Silver Eagles. We buy them at COMEX plus 1 and sell them at COMEX plus 3. What's the difference? Off qualities are going to be coins that come in random, have milk spots on them, surface abrasions, could be over toning, could be scruffy in nature or colorized. The retail friendly are going to be solid date tubes of 20 that do not have milk spots on them or surface abrasions on them. If you bring them in to sell them, we start going through them, folks, and see surface issues, they will be kicked off to the off-quality bucket. All right, we are Vermillion Enterprises. We are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. till 5, or Saturdays, 8 a.m. till noon, 5 p.m. people wish, 8 a.m. till noon on Saturdays. We accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle, and scrap gold metal. So if you got old jewelry laying around, 10 karat, 14, 18, 22, 8 karat, 9 karat, we will buy that at 90% of value, or you can use that towards the purchase of stackable precious metals at 90% of its value. This is what I spend probably a good chunk of my day, at least a third of it, this processing gold scrap, folks. This is a big part of our business. We buy a ton of it. So we pay you 90% of value. Old class rings, old chains, old wedding bands, mismatched earrings, old bracelets, new stuff that you just don't wear anymore. You can't wear it. It's broken. You don't like it. You've switched to silver, you switched to white gold, sell the yellow gold, sell the white gold. We'll buy it all at 90% of its value. So, and that adds up, folks. It really adds up. A lady came in yesterday with her husband, sold me some old gold jewelry that she had laying around. And much to her surprise, it worked out to be over $19,000 worth of scrap gold that she was paid out. Took about, I don't know, 20 minutes to process it from start to finish, and she got paid 19 grand. So it adds up quick. When gold's over 4,200 per ounce, it doesn't take long. All right, what is on the no-fly list here at Vermillion Enterprises? Well, we are not buying sterling silver anymore until the refineries open back up and start accepting it. We're not buying world alloyed silver. So that, what is it we're talking about? We're talking about like the old 80%, the 925 Canadian silver coins, the old German marks, you know, the Mexican 72 and 90% coins, all that type of material, we are not buying it at the time. We are not buying 40% Kennedy halves. We are not buying war nickels until the refineries and the wholesalers open those product lines back up to where they'll purchase them from us. We are going to cease purchasing them here at the shop, or we have ceased purchasing them here. So when that changes, we will definitely let you know. Unfortunately, I think that's going to go well into 2026, unfortunately. But it is what it is, folks. All right, guys and gals, if there is anything we can do for you, please come on in. We'll be happy to help. Understand that we are incredibly busy here at the shop. It starts literally at 9 a.m., folks. Line out the door. Yesterday, like around lunchtime, I counted 8 people in line. So it's insane right now, all right? So if you're calling into the shop, please understand it just may not get answered. All right, we get lots of phone calls every day. We probably are getting to about 10 to 15% of them at this time. It's better to email. All right, guys and gals, if there is anything we can do for you, come on in. We'll be happy to help. You guys have a great Thursday. We'll probably talk to you tomorrow. All right, have a good one. Thank you.